So this part's going to go through the Genin exam, a little bit just before the Genin exam, Academy exam, and then so this one and possibly some of the next one will be, and that will come up with Genin exam as well. So in this one, please give me team suggestions, alright? As long as Naruto has got Kakashi as the sensei, that's all I care about. Because they're both Jinchuriki. Now I'm giving you the intro so you can have the what if. Peace for now.
Ashes, when do we burn away? Used to be oh so close, now I see you. Just turn around and leave me. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain.
So let's recap. Naruto and Naruto confronted Miko and whatnot. Hinata and Sasuke, are in love and all that. So let's get into it. Naruto and Omo were standing next to each other, training in the Uchiha compound, along with Sasuke and Hinata, who were not that far away from them. They were in a push-up competition of teams. First it was Naruto versus Sasuke, and then as soon as Naruto or Sasuke was done, Hinata or Omo was to go, whoever had got there first. 100 said Naruto. Omo started going, her turn now. Over with 100 said Sasuke. Sasuke collapsed to the ground as Hinata started going. She was enhancing herself with chakra to try and catch up with Hinata finally caught up to Omo, but by the time Omo had finished her push-ups. Naruto stood up while Omo sat down. Next part of their training phase. To show Hinata and Sasuke how to use killing intent to your advantage from being on the ground. Naruto should really be the one on the ground, but his killing intent is too much for Omo to handle. She'll pass out. Same as Sasuke and Hinata. Not until they're more killing intent resistance, which is the next part of their training, but that is for another time, for a couple of hours to think about. Naruto stood up, standing, waiting for Omo to push him back, but the time never came. It's because she was too busy daydreaming. About what? No one knows. Probably about the time she did this to Orochimaru, along with Jiraiya and Naruto, forcing Orochimaru into a corner. It was the time of her life. She was finally happy. Omo sent back their killing intent, pushing Naruto against a tree. Well, a clone of Naruto, because Naruto was standing in a tree. Everyone knew it was a clone, because Naruto said it was going to be a clone 5 minutes before why they were doing the push-ups. Everyone watched as the clone dispelled from the killing intent. Hinata and Sasuke saw this. Our turn, right? Asked Sasuke. Hinata nodded. Omo nodded. Yes, Hinata first, and then Sasuke, because the ladies go first, remember? Said Omo. Hinata stood there, being the peaceful girl everyone thinks she to be. She's not actually. She's actually a devil when you think about it. She is powerful, cunning, and stealthy, but she hates people that hurt her precious people like Sasuke, or her friends like Naruto, Omo, and all that, and her other sensei, Miko, Sasuke's sister, that hasn't been around lately. Probably because she's a professional ninja, or it's just because it's Miko and she doesn't like being around Naruto anymore. It's time for them to wait around. This was funny. So Hinata, when she opened her eyes, saw Sasuke holding his breath. Did I do that? Asked Hinata. Omo nodded. Yeah, you let a little bit too much that we had to knock Sasuke out. Chuckled Omo. Seriously? Asked Hinata. No, he got a bug in his throat. Oh, I thought I was really cool, chuckled Hinata. Yeah, that's okay. but said Naruto. Now to get you killing intent resistant, said. Killing intent resistant, said Naruto. What do you mean? Asked Hinata. Exactly what I said, chuckled Naruto. Naruto, along with Kurama, started sending so much killing intent from his body that it was pushing everyone back against the wall. This was not happy. They were all behind. There was about 20 clones as a wall, pushing them all back. Start moving forward. I'm going to help you learn to get through killing intent, said Naruto. Naruto continued this for a while. Naruto was thinking to the time he first did this to Omo. She tripped on her face and broke her nose. This was straight after the Oto attack. So, she was chuckling. She was having fun, but she still had a broken nose. But she doesn't care. She got through it, and she survived and learnt from it. Every time Naruto does do this, it still freaks her out. It still freaks her out and scares her. But she can withstand it now. Naruto was just casually yeah. Naruto let this begin, letting all of his chakra, letting his chakra go through. This was, just casually setting up some things for Ninja Storm 3 in the back as well. Naruto was standing there, holding his breath, not happy. He had just pushed back. Naruto had finally pushed back Sasuke and Hinata, but they were not happy. They had just seen his full killing intent. This was not what you'd expect, but it's exactly what you'd expect, said Omo. They were all standing there in disbelief. Naruto walked over to him. Okay, every day from now on we'll be doing this, and helping you with your killing intent, said Naruto. Okay, I've done some up Ninja Storm, so I'll be fully attached to this. Yeah, I was just setting it up while I was making this, just so I could have both done, because my mate the other day said I was really shit, so I was just practicing for a little while. So let's get back into it. 2 weeks, about 2 months until before the academy exam. Naruto was standing over Sasuke, Omo, and Hinata. He had just used about 15% of his killing intent, and they dropped like flies. The real Naruto, not a clone now. They've been like this for the past 2 days. They've actually been using real Naruto. Each day they've progressed a little, but each day he uses 15% because his killing intent intenses. He doesn't want them having full yet, because he wants to be able to have step over them for a little while at least. Hinata, Sasuke, and Omo have started with elemental ninjutsus, because Hinata has water and lightning affinities, whereas Omo has earth, water, and fire. Naruto has helped use them a little bit, and started helping him with his Mukiton ability, using earth and water release. Sasuke has fire, wind, and lightning. Naruto will help him with them. Hinata doesn't have any she does have winds, but not as strong as her. She does have wind, so he might help her with ice release. But that's for the future, said Naruto. Today they were doing taijutsu battles. First it was Naruto vs Hinata, the weakest one out of the group. Then Sasuke, then Omo. Omo has just a tad bit over Sasuke, but as a Kunoichi, she's the strongest for now. Hinata wants to beat her and be top one to prove her father that she's actually strong. So that's why Naruto has put in some more effort training Sasuke and Hinata, just so he may have a rival for in the future. Except from Gaara, who he hasn't seen in a little while. And he'll be taking his leave as a ninja. This is his last day. He'll be in Konoha until the entrance exam. His clone will be here. He'll be training. So he could have been training with Shikamaru, Miko, and all of them, but because Miko doesn't talk to him anymore, and Shikamaru and Choji have driven themselves to clan techniques, because Naruto's shown them that you need to be strong to survive in the ninja world. He's shown them some of his scars and tattoos, and they know what they've got to strive for: strength, not weakness. Naruto was enjoying his time right now. Everyone was sitting on the floor. And then a presence came. "Sasuke, Hinata, are you busy?" asked a voice. Naruto knew exactly who it was. Miko. Omo, as soon as she heard this voice, disappeared in a shunshin. All four of them know it, because Naruto taught it to them. Miko walked through the door to see Naruto, shirtless, ripped shirt. Hinata was looking at Sasuke, and Sasuke was stared down, with no facial expression. "What's going on here?" asked Miko. Naruto just nodded his head. Training? Can't you see?" said Naruto. Miko was not looking at it like training. Naruto had, and then she saw it, his actual body. She saw his muscles, his abs, his scars. This is not the same Naruto she once knew. This is a real boy, a man, a shinobi, someone that could wipe the floor with her. Naruto saw her glancing and blushing. "I'm sorry, Miko, but you're out of the CRA, aren't you? If you want back in, go talk to Hiruzen and Sarutobi. I'm busy training." Naruto appeared in front of her and then shunshined her away, and then to Hiruzen, and then shunshined back, standing next to them. "Okay, we've heard busy, let's train," said Naruto. "Hinata, come at me," said Naruto. Hinata came at Naruto with her Byakugan activated, and also some other things. She was using her Jugen fist, and she was preparing an attack. She liked her new score. She was strong, fast, and steady. She managed to get 20 palms against Naruto, taking out 20 chakra points. Naruto saw this and grabbed her wrist, turning her, flipping her upside down, spun around, dislocating her wrist, and threw her into a tree. Knocked out. "Okay, it looks like I have to do more training on durability and stamina, and speed and attacks and reaction forces with you, Hinata, with a clone," said Naruto. But she was knocked out. Sasuke charged at Naruto. Just seeing what had happened to his girlfriend, he was not making a mistake. Sasuke went through punch, but missed, and scratched Naruto's face. Naruto grabbed his hand and twisted it. Then he kicked Naruto, he implanted his knee against Sasuke's chest, hitting him in the side, making Sasuke spit out blood. Blood went all over Naruto's body. Naruto was laughing. He's got blood on his face and it's not his. Naruto grabbed his other knee and put it in the other side of Sasuke, making him bleed again. Naruto appeared behind Sasuke and kneed him in the back, and then in the stomach, and then in the balls. He kicked him in the nuts, grabbed his nuts and twisted them. He let go and then he kicked Sasuke in the face, sending him into a tree, landing on top of Hinata. 2 months later, Naruto and Kushina were walking through the gates of Konoha. They had just got it back. Naruto had gone away so he could work with, well, meet all the girls in person again, see how they're going. Yugito and Zia have been put on a team, along with Killer Bee's son. Give me a name for Killer Bee's son, okay, guys? Killer Bee's son is Darui's team, and B is Amoy, his Karui, his team, yeah, they are back. Well, yeah, so Z and Yugito and Killer Bee's son, choose a name for him, are all in the team. Everyone was happy. Naruto had kissed them all, finally. taken them on a proper date and met up. And last week, him and Kushina met up just before just near Iowa. They were traveling around the pastime. So, they were doing what they wanted for a little while. Naruto walked through the gates. First person to spot him was none other than Izumo and Kotetsu. Hey, Izumo, chuckled Naruto. Izumo looked at him. Naruto, is that you? Asked, Kotetsu. Naruto nodded. Of course it's me. Who else would it be? It's gotta be me, right? Asked Naruto. They all looked at him. Yeah, of course it's you. Who else would it be? They all said. Yeah, said Kushina. They all looked at Kushina. Who's the little blonde lady? Asked Kotetsu. The last one of the girls. You may know her as Jiraiya's daughter, but other than that, you wouldn't know. Chuckled. Naruto. Kushina shook her head. Yeah, what's my name again? Naruto. Asked Kushina. Kushina Senju, daughter of Uzumaki Senju and what's his name? Jiraiya Senju? Chuckled Naruto. They both looked in shock. Both Sanin's kids are in one. Gotta be legendary. Chuckled Kotetsu. Naruto nodded. We're off to go do the Genin exam. We just gotta go meet up with Hiruzen, said Naruto. Ozomo stopped him. Wait, you've been in the academy. We've seen you. We had to go talk about gate duty yesterday, said Ozomo. Naruto nodded. Yeah, that was my clone. Remember I do that? Said Naruto. Oh yeah, you do, chuckled Kotetsu. Kotetsu, Izumo, and, Naruto, Kotetsu, Izumo watched as Naruto and Kushina walked through the village. They walked right up. They walked up through the Hokage's tower, meeting Hiruzen. Ah, you're back, chuckled Hiruzen. Yeah, we're back. So can she have a letter of recommendation now so she can go, so she can join the academy? Asked Naruto. They all, Hiruzen gave Kushina a note. Yeah, you just gotta go train with, just gotta walk in with Naruto and you'll know, said Hiruzen. After 5 minutes, Kushina and Naruto were sitting waiting for everyone to rock up for the academy. Today is the day of the academy exam, so they've got to wait and do a little things first. Naruto was sitting in his normal spot waiting for Choji and Shikamaru to sit down. Naruto told Kushina where to sit, where Omo would be, and then Kushina could finally meet Omo. Naruto had spoke highly of Omo during their once he had met up with her, telling her who she was, and Kushina likes the sound of Omo, so she's happy to finally meet her, but she won't know until she meets her if she's okay or not. But she will have to get along with her since she's part of the CRA. After about 30 minutes of waiting, because Kushina and Naruto had got there a little bit early, than they should have, like half an hour early, everyone started rushing in. Everyone started sitting down, and they all turned to Kushina, who sat next to Omo. Is that another new guy? All these kids keep popping up out of nowhere, said Kiba. Hinata shook her head. Yeah, but at least we get another Genin team to make us look powerful, though. Remember, Kiba? Said Hinata. Hinata looked at Naruto and blushed. Naruto noticed this and was going to break the ice to her. Naruto stood up. Shikamaru and Choji told him to stop, but he wasn't going to. Naruto stood in front of Hinata, and she almost blushed. Shino, Kiba, keep her up for this, said Naruto. They both nodded and listened to Naruto. Hinata, I'm sorry, but we can't be together. You've got to get over your crush on me, okay? I've got a girlfriend, or 8 to 9. So you got to get over it. I could have been with you, but I chose not to, because you're part of this village. and you're not Chiha or someone I can use to piss off someone else, like Hana Unazaka. Oh, I mean what? So Hinata, get over your crush on me and go out with someone who actually cares about you, like Kiba. He's over here every day. If you pay attention to more people than me, you'd see that Kiba's trying his best to make you fall for him, acting funny, acting dumb. But if he actually paid more attention to school than you and trying to get you to like him, he would be a good shinobi. So please, pay my respects and due and go out with Kiba. I can't have you discriminating. He can't be discriminating the Unazaka name, said Naruto. Hinata nodded, and she had a tear fall down, and she turned to Kiba. Is this true? You like me? Asked Hinata. Kiba nodded. Yeah, of course I like you. Why do you think I sit here every day? What, just for fun? Chuckled Kiba. Hinata. Shit, I just forgot Hinata's part with Sasuke. Dang it. Yeah, that's not happening. No. Let's just say that's some random nobody, that whole conversation. Naruto was chuckling. Hinata, no, actually, let's make it Hinata. Hinata turned and stood up and was like, I'm sorry, Kiba, but I don't like you. I've got a boyfriend. Naruto high-fived her and said, go get your boyfriend, why don't you? Said Naruto. Kiba looked at him. You tricked me, you asshole, said Kiba. Naruto nodded. I'm going to break the ice here eventually, don't I? Said Naruto. Naruto sat down as Hinata sat next to Sasuke, hand in hand. Ino and Sakura came running through the door. Yes, they did start the rivalry again, even though they know Hinata might have a thing for Sasuke, but they did it to push themselves. They're still friends, but they push themselves to be stronger than the other so that they can be better than Hinata to be with Sasuke. That is what they want to accomplish now. Nothing else, nothing lower. So yeah. They came rushing through the door and went to go sit next to Sasuke, but the seat was taken by Hinata and, well, Hinata's clone. Well, Hinata's actual feet. She was laying kind of on Sasuke's shoulder. Sakura and Ino looked in the feet. Hinata had just made it official. She turned around and kissed Sasuke in the lips in front of them, and they both collapsed on their knees. No! Cried the two girls. Erika walked in. Set the hell down! It's time for the test, said Erika. First up is written test. Mizuki, please give out the papers. And yeah, bye for now. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give you this part now and then start. Once this start uploading, I'm gonna start the Itachi Prodigy one. And after that, for this part, give me teams as long as Kakashi and Naruto are on the same team. Because they're Jinchuriki and Sakura and Hinata and Sasuke are on the same team. Other than that, I didn't care. So yeah, give me names and whatnot. And yes, give me team ideas. So yeah, peace for now.